Hi everybody, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Welcome to Monday evening. Welcome to Monday Makers. It's just gone 6 o'clock here in the UK, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and what a day it has been. Boy, oh boy, it has been busy. So much to tell you about, lots to catch up on if you've missed any of the shows. Big news today was the launch of our amazing template library, which has flown out of the building. Over 80% of the stock of that has gone, the Showstopper collection. And if we get a chance later, we will be having a little bit of a look at that. If you haven't yet got yours in your basket and get it checked out, make sure you do, because that is likely to sell out, that Showstopper. Also worth mentioning before we get started into Monday Makers, we've still got that code available for you. We kind of thought that it finished at the weekend, but no, the Love 14 code to celebrate, of course, Valentine's Day tomorrow. We're giving you the opportunity to get an extra 14% off. It's one per customer, but you use the code LOVE14, LOVE14 at checkout, and you'll get 14% off. That is not applicable though to any January or February launches, but you'll get 14% off everything else within your basket. And as I said, really busy day. Lots to look forward to on Monday Makers. We're going to be having a look at the embroidery frames with the thread. We've got the an amazing Monday mega deal coming up for you later on as well. I think one of the best, if not the best, that we've done for a while. And we've also got some brilliant deals on the swing dies for you as well. The swing dies are coming up for you later on at a half price deal. And can I just say, where have you seen that, Charlotte? So in between shows, been very busy. Debbie's been having a nap in between shows. She's had a nap. But also in between shows, what did I say in the last show? I wanted to make a Valentine's card. So I went into the library and I got the Scent with Love box, because I love that collection, and I started making a lovely card for my lady Laura. And then Charlotte, Vision Mixer Charlotte, came along. What are you doing? So I said, oh, I'm just making a card. And then she went, I want to do one. So I was like, oh God, if we have to do it together. So she then came in and started making. It was fun actually. We had a nice time together. We had a hot drink and a bit of a chit chat, a bit of craft. And then she decided that we should make it into a competition. So we've put the cards up. You'll see it on my Facebook page, okay? You'll also see them on my Instagram story, okay? You vote for your favourite card, number 1 or number 2, and let's say by the end of the show, Charlotte, that makes it fair. By the end of the show, I will tally up all the votes on Facebook with the votes on Insta, and we'll crown the Valentine's card winner. All right. Number 1 and number 2 are both very nice. They're really both lovely. So feel free. I mean, don't make that the main point of what you do this evening, but make sure you do have a little look on Insta and my Facebook page. But listen, let's get started. The lady who was there whilst we were doing this competition, and I'm sure she will tell you which one she prefers the most, was the lovely Debbie Fisher. How are you?
I'm really good, yes. I'm full of beans. Well, not full of beans, literally, but I had a nice lunch, and then I went and had a nanny nap for a little while. Yes, for a whole hour.
1 hour?
1 hour. I set my alarm for 2 hours, so I was hoping to get 2, but I woke up an hour later. So
wow.
Yeah, so I definitely slept that hour, which was lovely. So I feel all refreshed. Come back in the studio, and it was like wars over here. One was that side, one was that side. It was craft wars all over it again. I like number 2. I'm going to vote number 2. I don't know whose they are. I don't know which one's which. Didn't really look. I was just chatting, and they were crafting, and oh, Ben's face.
No, you vote for whichever one.
I like number 1 as well.
You like number 1?
Yes, like number 1.
But you also like 2?
And I like 2. It's a difficult decision.
The main thing is, we had a bit of fun. We got crafty. It was nice. I still got some inky fingers and bits and pieces, but it was great. And I've got now Valentine's cards to give to my lovely lady, and Charlotte has got her Valentine's card as well. Oh, you don't have a Valentine? Email in if you want to know. Let's say hello to a few people already in. It's Jane from Las Vegas. Lynn says good evening and greetings from the Isle of Wight. LQM says good morning from San Jose. Zoe says, we're not here on a dating service, Johnny. Zoe says, good evening everyone from West Sussex. Hi to Lois Skiathis from Ohio. Betsin from New York. Diane Rosen from Ontario, Canada. Loving the launch of the template library.
Parents' occupation.
Oh dear, you should hear what they're saying in my ear now. Oh dear. Mary's in from Maine. I'm carrying on. Terry's in from Ohio. Clarice from South Carolina. Hi to Kathy Myers from Missouri. Laurie's in from Gilbert, Arizona. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. And Gertje Camp is in saying good evening from over here in the Netherlands. Good evening to everyone. Keep those comments coming through. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, or indeed just your random banter, fire it our way. It is Galentine's Day today as well, so maybe you've been making a card or a project for that lady, friend, girlfriend in your life. What's the saying again today? All about the
Galentine.
What is it? Sisters before misters?
Oh, sisters before misters, yes. Yeah. Galentine, yes.
Okay.
We won't say that one, Charlotte.
Let's get started with the heritage dies, shall we? These, if you want to get them, you're going to have to be quick on because these are now limited stock. There's green on the screen, which means
they soon won't be seen.
Yeah, they're going to disappear out of here. So do make sure if you want them, you jump in and grab them very, very quickly. Now I'm just noticing here, I've got five boards. So I wonder which ones we're not getting then. It says a 4-piece collection. Is it? I'm sure it's a 5-piece. Yeah, Venetian. The Heritage Scrolls. Beautiful Baroque. Georgian Swells. Is that it? Oh, so it's not the Edwardian Elegance then? It's these 4. So the 4 you're going to get, the Georgian Swells, I'll just double check this. You're also going to receive in your collection the Beautiful Baroque, Heritage Scrolls, and then your Venetian Charm. Now, these are gorgeous. If you love your nesting dies, you're going to absolutely love these. These are kind of next level as far as I'm concerned, and these are also just absolutely stunning. What I love with them as well is the fact that, do you know here, like we've obviously cut them all out, embossed through them as well. Looks absolutely stunning. But then if you just like flip and rotate, say one of the top cuts, you can create so many unique effects with these. They're very regal. They are very, very beautiful as well, and kind of covering off all those different periods, if you like, from Georgian to Baroque. So you've your Venetian here as well. Absolutely stunning. So many different components. Actually totals 19 dies altogether, and you're paying just £28.80 or $32.80 for that set. Paw Prints ×4 on YouTube just saying grab these heritage dies, they are great. We have got a small amount of stock available, so if you want to get them, then make sure you get in nice and quickly. Shall we have a little bit of a look at these with Debbie? And I think as well, she's got lined up over there some finished projects that we can take a little bit of a sneaky peek at too. Because these not only for your cards, of course, but brilliant for home decor pieces and your boxes as well, aren't they?
They're good for so many things. When you think about a heritage die, you think about that beautiful ornate pattern that you get in them, or a heritage feel to them. So what you've got here is like an alternative nesting die, which does so many different things, and they really are beautiful. And honestly, we don't have many left of these. Look at this. I love this sample. I think this really shows it up. It's truly beautiful. Use your embossing folder in the background, but this actual die, it's a die and a stencil. So where you can see this darker brown, that's where you stencil through. I'm going to show that in the first demo, and then layering these layering these dies up. You can just do them in whatever configuration you want. I love the fact that you can twist and turn them so they look really different. That looks amazing. I love a circle with squares in them. I think it really does draw the eye in. Making shaker cards out of them I think is really effective. Photo albums, we did a photo card this morning, which I made, and it's just a really nice way of doing that. I think these are just, I don't know who that is.
It's just stock photos, are
Lovely, yeah, just stock photos, but lovely little baby there. And then we've got a beautiful box that Ben was just referring to, being able to decorate boxes. Look how nice that is. I mean, it's just stunning. And that's just by layering them up and creating different styles with them. Right, let's pop that to the side. Can't find my box, let's pop them down there. And let's get started. So I'm going to be using the beautiful Baroque. This one is the hexagon, so they've all got those different shapes around the side. So what you're getting here, if I take that first die out, you're getting this one here. This is your outside cutting edge, so I love this. But this piece here doesn't cut. This is the bit that's going to emboss into your card, but it's also going to stencil. But what I want to do is I just want to be able to take this whole piece out to start with. So I'm going to take a piece of card. I'm just using, now this is 300 GSM, and I'm using it folded in half, so just a piece of A4 folded in half. And what I want to do, I want to create my main base with this one. So all I'm going to do is turn this over. I'm going to bring in my low tack tape because I need to take that down. So make sure you put a couple of bits around the edges. And then what I want to do is, if I turn that over, I want to make sure that my cutting die is not cutting that edge away. I want to just bring that across the top. So all I'm going to do is just bring that down, and I'm just going to layer my low tack tape just across both sides, and that will keep it secure in there. Now, because it's we're just using thin metal dies, I'm asking these dies to go through quite a bit of cardstock. So I'm going to put mine right near the top because I'm going to reverse it. That will give me a double cut in no time whatsoever. And then I'm just going to offer that into the mouth of our Gemini machine. As that goes through, that'll be cutting through. At home, it cut through both pieces in one go, but just to be on the safe side, now I know that's gone through, I'm going to pause it and I'm going to reverse it as well. And that's just going to give me that additional cut to get through, because I'm asking that to go through 600 GSM.
Yeah, that's a lot of
It is a lot of weight, yes, absolutely. So, a lot of gemmage, is that what you normally say?
A lot of gemmage?
Is that what you say? What do you say? Someone says something like that. GSMage. Right, so what you've got, look at that, cut out, no problem whatsoever. So you've got your mats and layers for that inside of the die, which is amazing. And then you've got your die here. But what you've got, oh, I've done it the wrong way round. You'll see what I mean. It doesn't matter. You'll see what I mean from my, so I'm going to bring my one in. So I've got this one, but look, can you see? Oh, I've used a different die.
Oh, that's the reason. Oh, well.
That's the reason. It doesn't matter anyway. You'll see the same sort of thing. And then all you're going to do, so I'll keep my ones because I've got all the bits for that. But if you're using the die as a stencil, let me just take this one out. You're going to place that back in. And then you can see all that white space. So what you're going to do is you're then going to bring in your ink pad. So I'm just going to use in my crushed velvet, and I'm literally going to use my dauber, and we're just going to go inside there.
What's that? What are you using there?
Oh, well, I can't take credit for this, but the other day Craig used his craft knife and put it in his dauber.
So is that a spritzer?
No, yeah, this is a spritzer bottle. So I thought, I didn't really want to use a craft knife. And also, there was our craft knives here, haven't got lids, and the craft knife would be pointy at the top. So I thought, actually, for safety, let's show people that you can actually use your spritzer, your Spectranol spritzer.
Are you doing that because you don't want to put it on your nails?
No, not at all. It actually, because if I take that off, or stuck it on now, you might have fat fingers. Simple as that. Might have bigger fingers. Some people, I have fat fingers. I do. I have fat fingers, believe it or not. So, yeah, absolutely. I've got quite big ring sizes.
Oh.
So that's how I know I've got fatter fingers, yeah. But sometimes that can hurt when it pushes in with your fingers. So I tend to hold mine like this. And Johnny's like lovely, isn't he? Saying nice things in my ears.
He is very nice.
So yeah, no, I don't mind holding them. But actually, what I thought it was good for is so people could see what you're doing. So it's just easier to see by angling it. And this is all you're do. So pop that round.
I genuinely thought it was like a new tool because I couldn't quite see what you had in your hand there, but that's a great idea.
Yeah,
Why not?
I thought, yeah, Craig did it, and I thought that is absolutely brilliant. So, yeah, take that off, and then you'll see when you take that away, oh, there we go, look at that.
Oh, yes.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Beautiful.
So use those as those stencil dies because they are truly beautiful. So let's pop them at the side. Now, because I've already done this one, I'm hoping that it is one. Let me just see. I've lost my basket, so there it is. Let's see if there is another one. If it's not, you can do this one with any of them. Oh, I've got a feeling that's the one. That's the one it is. So it's the Georgian Swells. Is that the one? Is that
Georgian
in there?
Swells, yeah.
Yes. Georgian. It's because I haven't got my glasses on.
Georgian Swells. Georgian.
Right, so I've already done that one, but what I've done here is I've created, let me just bring this one in, because this is going to be my main part.
Okay.
And then what I've done with that piece, so our one is just a different design, I've actually put some acetate on the back of just one of those, and then that is going to add to the structure of that at the bottom. Now you're probably thinking why she left this bottom one, and it's because we want to create your base. So all you have to do is, all I did was got my die, so different die, but you draw around it and then you could just cut out your base. So that gives me my base for my bottom one. That's going to add that rigidity there. And the reason that I cut that through all of it is because I like the fact that we can then mat and layer all our mats inside. So all I'm going to do with that one is we're going to stick that on. So let's just bring in my tape pen. And then actually, let's use some of the dots around the edges.
Apologies if things are a bit out of order over there, because I tried to put things back where I found them after Charlotte and I did our little crafty session, but I can't guarantee.
It was so nice you to coming back and you were crafting.
Yeah, it was fun actually.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? It was nice to do, because everyone else was sort of having meetings and whatnot, and you know, Charlotte and I are a bit of a loose
Not
end.
invited.
Not saying that we were busy.
Weren't invited.
You know, we weren't invited, so we just had a little bit of a craft along. It was very nice actually, very therapeutic and very relaxing. And it was nice when then you came along and you were like offering a few hints and tips. And
well, I have to be honest, I genuinely meant it. When I saw Ben's, I did think, wow, I wouldn't have known, and it was quite rude of me really, but I wouldn't have said that.
Well,
you
no,
made
the thing
that.
was you said, oh, can I just say something? And I thought you were going to go, oh, you need to do this or move this or whatever, and you went, what did you say?
I said I would never have guessed you'd made that.
So I was quite chuffed with that.
Yeah, because you're not a crafter, and I thought it was very professional.
I like to just do a little bit here and there, and I think there's no excuse. My little thing is now, there's no excuse to, with the stuff that I picked up from you guys, no excuse ever to buy a card, is there? So Valentine's and birthdays and stuff, and I always try.
I'd love to say I don't,
but
I have to be honest. Sometimes I do. Ben.
Yeah, but you do it day in, day out, and you have to do a lot of prep and stuff.
I hate doing it, but there are times when I've either the birthday's become too close and I've forgotten, and then I think, oh, it's no good. I'm going to have to buy one, and I hate doing that. It's why I like to try and do my cards on air. So I think if I'm going to be making one, make it. That's why I thought I'd do Al's card today.
Very nice it was too. Was he watching?
No, I don't think so. Although I haven't spoken to him today, but I'm sure he would have told me or wrote in the comments. No, he'd be busy at work. Right, so in these ones, oh, this isn't even open, this one, so I need to open this one. Oh, Charlotte's not winning. No, but it's not. Well, you wanted the competition. Oh, you wanted the competition because you thought you were going to win. So this die fits directly into here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take some white cardstock. So we're going to show these cut out and then pop those through. There we go. Mustn't get these muddled up. So let me pop that one over there because I've used a different die. Just so we'll pop that back in a second and make sure we're just using the right dies. Okay. There we go.
Lots of love coming in, not only for the heritage dies. It's love at first sight for me, says Mary Pat. Hi Linda, by the way, in Maryland, and Barbara in Indiana, and Deborah in Texas. A lot of people love the idea with the finger daubers. Nee Connie says, this is a great idea for the finger daubers. I do have chubby fingers, and this hack is just a great way to start utilising these daubers again. Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you're welcome. But it is Craig, I can't take the credit, although Craig used the end of a craft knife. But when I tried it, the spritzer bottles worked well as well.
Yeah. Just make sure you don't fill them up with water though, because you could be like going like that and then spraying yourself in the face.
Yes, funny you should say that. I didn't do it, but I did empty the water out of it first. So I did. I was quite clever there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally think about those sort of things.
Roseanne says, looks like you can control the dauber better. And Linda says,
yes.
I like your new dauber tool, Debbie. I'll have to make one too. So there you go.
There we go. But yes, it really wasn't my idea. It was, I pinched it from our Craig.
Yeah.
But look how easy it is. You've got control now. I can see what I'm doing. So I think it's great because sometimes we just need that small little sponge to go down. I think you could probably make your own as well like this, couldn't you? Because I don't think our daubers are back in stock yet, no. Which is a shame. But
there'll be a mad rush when they do come back in stock.
They will, and they do sell out. So if you want them, please go for them as soon as they will inform you as soon as they come back in. Right, let's just clear that out, otherwise we're going to have purple on everything. So let's bring that card back in. So we've got our next piece here, which we're going to use on the inside. So can you see that's then going to slot in and fit perfectly on there. And then I've got some other ones as well. So I've already done a matte silver one, beautiful. So you can see how beautiful that is. And I want to do that as a shadow effect. I do love to shadow the dies. They look amazing. So, and it just gives it another level of depth. So let's just pop those ones in. So we're going to do this one. Let me use that piece of card that I was using to apply our dotty tape pen, and then we can start sticking this together. So what we're actually making out of all of our dies is an actual easel card. So we don't need anything else. And I love making easel cards, especially out of dies. So we're going to just place that back into there. So like so. And then what I always do is just turn it over and just burnish on the back. That then doesn't pull up any edges. And then we're going to use on the inside, I'm just going to place back, oh no I'm not, I'm going to just put a ribbon on there. So in fact that's our bottom piece done. And then onto here we're going to use this to mat and layer. So let's again place our dots on the back of the white one. There's two ways to do this. I do quite like cutting my die in half and shadowing on each side, or just like I'm going to do here, we can just offset it to one side. So place that on there. Just choose where you're going to go. So I normally go to the right and slightly down, and that will give you just that really slight border all the way around. But if you want a more even border, cut it in half and angle it on both sides. Yeah. Let's then place that one down. And then we can pop that onto the front. You can see how this is all starting to really come
it's
together.
amazing, isn't it? It comes together so brilliantly.
Yeah.
The designs are phenomenal, and just like you say, how they work together is incredible, really.
They are really pretty dies, and I'm not surprised we haven't got many left. In fact, I am surprised we've got any left. Yeah. But there isn't many, so that's you are loving them. And then all we're going to do, I've also done the middle one. Let me bring in my little bits that I've done. I've got the centre that's come out of there because that cuts it out of the die, which we're going to place back in on the bottom here. So that will go on our bottom section. And I'm going to leave this one clear. So all I've done, we've got some extra pieces here. I've just cut these from the corners. So they're this bit here of the die. So if I bring this in, you'll see it a bit more on here. And you see those corners on here, just that one. Oh my goodness. They're suddenly gone.
Ogre. I think it's after seeing this demo, we thought we were sort of pootling along. I've got about 40 odd of these left, I think. Well, I tell you, we've got 10 left. Next 10 people who checks this out, get it. Everyone else misses out. Wow. 10 left. They are so super versatile, aren't they? And you can understand why these have sold in their droves today.
Yeah, absolutely.
Next 10. So please, please, please check these out if you've got them in your basket as well. When did these launch? Just before? Was it last year? I was going to say, so you can use your code on these as well, can't you? Get another 14% off that price, which would be marvellous. Love14 is the code. If you haven't used it yet, LOVE14, use that at checkout on these. You can use that code on everything excluding launches from this year. So you'll get an extra 14% off that already amazing price tag.
Oh, and apologies, because we was telling everyone that finished last night.
I know.
Wow, they've just kept it going.
Just extended it for another day.
Aren't we generous? That's what I love about crafters. We are very generous. Keep that going.
Yeah, and it comes back again to the fact that we give you a discount, and we give you a code, and we give you your Club Inspire discount, and you can use them all. How many times have you gone to, you know, like another shop, for example, and used one discount code, but then you can't use another, can you? You can never combine. But you always can with us.
I know, it's amazing when you get all those. It worked out a lot of things you could get in triple discount on. So just got my hello on there, and you know how I like to put a ribbon on things, so that's going to act as our stopper, and we're going to place that just down there. So actually what I am going to do is turn that, oh it is that way, I'm going to put a couple of, oh keep pulling these off, just put a couple of bits on the back there, and then take those off, and that will act as our stopper. I don't know what I think it's warm in the studio today because the back-ends do not want to come off today. So I'm going to pop that right there, and then that will lock into there. Brilliant. And then we'll turn that round. Oh, I forgot to put my outer edge on. Let me bring this in and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
I didn't ink round the outer edge at the bottom, so I was supposed to do that on both pieces, so there you can see. Oh, beautiful die, all locked in there.
Absolutely beautiful. Last chance saloon on these. We will have a break shortly, and I think if you wait for that break potentially you might miss out, so do make sure that you get these now, get them checked out. 10 chances remaining, and then they will be sold out. 19 dies in total, the 4 different designs that you're going to get here. There's your Georgian swaddles that you've just seen, the Georgian swaddles. So you're going to get all of the dies included in there, and you can see just here how beautiful it looks when you do just pop a little of, use the emboss detail in there to pop your ink through. You're then going to get this one, which is the beautiful Baroque. You've got the Heritage Scrolls, and then you've also got your Venetian charms as well. All of those you're going to get for $28.80, $32.80. Use your code LOVE14. You'll get another 14% off that. I can't work out what that is off the top of my head, but it's obviously less than that. 10%, 10 chances left to buy, I should say, and then they have disappeared. Very classy card, Debbie, says Roseanne Carbone. Beautiful card, Debbie, says Lynn. Nice card, Debbie, says Linda. Hi to Patricia, who says, hello everyone from sunny Southern California. Happy Monday to you all. Nice to see Ben and Debbie. Nice to see you too. Oh, and Kathy, hi Debbie and Ben. Ben, I'm so glad you got the ornament / wrench / card. I wasn't sure how long it would take to get there. Way, look at it, there it is. It's on set with me. I've got an official wrench from Mechanicsburg, my favourite town in the US. How cool is that?
I can't even begin to tell you, Kathy, how excited Ben was this morning. As soon as I walked into the green room this morning, he was like, Debbie, look at this. I was like, no. He was like, yes.
It's a proper working wrench.
Yeah.
It's a proper little
cool.
wrench from Mechanicsburg.
Amazing.
What am I going to use that for? Tighten me nuts. What else am I going to use it for? Some people ask some strange questions, but I absolutely love it. Thank you, Kathy, and thank you for the beautiful card you made as well. I really appreciate it, and all your lovely comments as well about all of us here at Crafters TV. I feel like now that I want to collect like merchandise. If you are in a town in the US, like Wiki Watchy, for example, I'd love to receive something from Wiki Watchy, maybe like a little mermaid ornament or something. But do you know what I mean, though? Because if your town is famous for something...
Not a real one.
Don't send a real mermaid in the post. But yeah, you know, this is brilliant. It's like I remember when I was little, my mum used to collect little spoons wherever we used to go. You know, like the little... the what? Super Mario ones. Oh, souvenir. Yeah, souvenir spoons. Yeah. But anyway, thank you, Kathy. Really very much appreciated, and that will that will stay with me. Thank you. I don't know why everyone's laughing by me, by the way. Oh, tighten the bolts, Susie, is what I meant to say. Yes. Yeah. Well, nuts and bolts. You can still tighten. You could still tighten. Anyway, let's move on. Let's have a look at this evening's Monday Mega Deal.
Deal.
It is a mega mystery bag, the Monday Mega Deal Mega Mystery Bag, which is, right, honestly, the mystery bags that we've done recently have been amazing, and normally the mystery bags, you know, are saved for the cartload shows, aren't they? Or the big sort of sales shows. We don't normally have a mystery bag as a Monday Mega Deal. However, it was either last week or the week before we did one, and it proved very successful. So the team have gone, you know what, these have been great. The guys have absolutely loved them. Let's do another one. This is one of the best mystery bags I think we've done, let alone a Monday Mega Deal mystery bag. This is immense because, look, it's £114, $144 there or thereabouts. That's the value of the bag. Look at what you're saving, and then look at your platinum price. £24, $32. I'm kind of thinking as well, you should be able to use your code on this, shouldn't you? Because it's not a launch. So you can use your 14% code on this as well to get even more off. The value of your bag is here. We're practically giving these away at the minute. I think if you haven't yet picked up our colour blend pencils, artist quality, premium wax pencils, highly pigmented these as well, don't forget. They've had the chat about these recently. These aren't your, those pencils that are, filled with a little bit of your wax and then all of the other bits and pieces, your talc and all that stuff that gets put in them to fill them out. These are artist quality, premium pencils, and you're also getting them, which is quite nice. It's a new tin. You're also getting them in all of the colours that you're getting here. So all of the primary colours, super useful, great to use as well in conjunction with your alcohol markers. But that's the value of your bag, basically. If you're platinum, that is the value of your bag and more. If you're shopping and you're paying £30 or $40 for this, add this one in here as well, which is also in the bag from the Masquerade Ball collection. That is now your value. So everything else I'm about to show you, you're getting for free. Like, for example, these dies, your opulent edges, brilliant if you love to do your bigger projects, your scrapbooks, your albums, absolutely stunning. Those are included for free. You're also going to get one of our 3D embossing folders. Love this one. It's actually entitled your Elegant Flourish. Super, super, particularly if you like to make your slimline cards, 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. It's got that 3D emboss at the top as well. That's free. Also for free within the bag, you're getting the Garden Gnomes Boy Gnome, which is stamped, which is dies, which is stencils as well. You're also getting for free in the bag this amazing stamp set from the Aperture Stamps. It's got the hot air balloon on. It's called Balloons in Flight. Absolutely love that. That's yours for free. You're also going to get from the Balloons Sentiments range, the Congrats You Did It. That stamps and dies to create a really cool effect. I always think that looks really nice with a bit of your glossy highlights added on. Then you've got, I think, potentially one of the best dies from the Dancing Dragonfly collections, which is the Ornate Bridge. That's for free. We're going to give you one of our gatefold dies. These are the ones, the gatefold sentiment dies, where you've got the ability to cut across the gatefold, and then it's almost like the sentiment interlocks the card up together. You've got stamps and dies in that, 5 in total. You're also going to get a really cute little set of dies from the Elements collection, which is the baby set. You've got the baby grow, the nappy or diaper, and you've got the, what's that called? Nappy pin, safety pin, and then the elephant. And then last but by no means least, you've also got one of our beautiful edgeables in there as well, which is Sending All My Love. So let's assume the majority of you are platinum. It's all of that for free when you buy those in the mystery bag. It's an incredible deal. Don't dilly-dally on this one. It won't be here tomorrow because it is a 24-hour deal. The Monday Mega Deal, Mega Mystery Bag, £24, $32. Incredible value for money. Pick that up. Give those colour blend pencils a try. And again, it's one of those things where even if you've got some items in the bag, it's worth getting them again just for the value of what is in there. Give the items away potentially, which you've already got, and keep the rest. A few comments coming through. Kate says, about things you could send over. Livermore is a wine town. Ooh. More than 50 wineries. Nice. Not sure the behind the scenes team would cope if I sent you a case of local wine. I think we would potentially cope, don't you? I think we could cope with it, yeah. We could probably... As long as it's shared. We could probably handle that. I could use me wrench to get the top off. Where's the best country for gin? Any towns in America that are famous for their gins? There you go, that's what you can send to Debbie. Mary says, I collect the small teaspoons from all over the world. I have a wood wall display rack for them. And Joe and Marie says, I've been collecting spoons from different states and styles. Mary says, Ben, I can send you beer/ales from several local microbreweries.
Oh, my Al would love that. He likes his ale. Dark ales he likes. Do you like dark ales?
I like them all.
I
do like a dark ale, but then sometimes I like the sort of lighter golden ales as well.
Okay.
Like the hoppy ones.
Like a hot goblin.
Hobgoblin, I love
Not easy
Hobgoblin.
to say.
Because they do the rich sort of chocolatey ale,
Yes.
and then you've got the lighter Hobgoblin as well. They also do a King Hobgoblin as well, which absolutely knocks your head off if you have one of those.
So you're a Guinness drinker as well, are you?
Don't drink Guinness.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Ah.
John Arlo loves his Guinness.
Yeah, I like Guinness.
I love a Guinness now and again. I'm not too fussed. It fills you up, Guinness, doesn't it?
I have no idea. I've never had one.
Ah.
I'm not a beer drinker or
No.
an ale drinker or a wine drinker, come to that.
Are you a cider drinker?
No, I'm not a cider
He drinks it
drinker.
all of the day. No.
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 No, I am not.
You like gin, don't you?
I like gin.
Yeah.
I like gin and I like Baileys.
And I like Baileys. Yes, my birthday is the 30th of April, whoever was asking. Not too far away, where I'll be 35. Charlotte's birthday is 2nd of March. Johnny's is the 27th of March. Yours is the 21st of June.
It is, yes. So is Craig's.
Barbara says, here in Kentucky, we're known for bourbon, fast horses, and beautiful women. Sorry, I can't send anything.
I love that. That's brilliant.
Johnny's just said, we'll come to you though, no problem. Oh, I love that so much. Shall we have a look at a swing card next? I think we shall. The swing card dies. These are on an incredible deal tonight, half price if you want to jump in and grab these. They're also available individually if you want to just dip your toe in the water. But if you want to go for the full collection, £33.20 or $38.24 if you're shopping in the US and you're a Platinum member. I'll show you the designs on these because I never think the boards do these much justice. But what you've got in essence are these beautiful sort of nested dies, but then the main outer die cuts in that swing element for you, to allow you to, when you open them, we'll see with Debbie in just a second, they swing back and forth. So I like the ones particularly where people have like double cut them in, and then you can reveal a message on each one, can't you?
Yeah, they're very cool, aren't they? It's just a nice, simple idea that looks really effective.
You've got, oh hello, what's going on there?
Hello.
Oh dear, you've got butterflies in here as well, beautiful butterflies.
Like a butterfly.
What?
Singing.
I am like a butterfly. You've got the hexagon in there. And then you've also got the circle. So yeah, you die there, it's doing all the work, but more than anything as well, it's a lovely set of nesting dies too, which of course, these have been made to create that swing effect, but brilliant to have all of these different shapes in nesting die form too. So those are all the different designs you're going to get. Should we have a look at these swinging with Debbie over there?
Yeah, definitely. We've got some great samples. They are very effective because where you lay that nesting die, there are full instructions on the back of your very basic one, and then once you've got the hang of them, you'll know you can take them into different forms. So this is the size of your regular one that will tell you on the back. Look at that. I mean, it's just beautiful. Use all your peekaboo dies, all your little stamps are going to look cute. But those dies are so nice. So doing in a totally different design.
You make my heart go boom.
That is you. You should have pinched this for Laura. I know you made your own card, but that is a card from you, isn't it?
It is.
You always say that. Boom.
Boom.
Boom with love. What a lovely card. And then, yes, like you were saying, so this one, it's got the card on the outside, so using it, and then on the inside, it's got the swing on the inside.
So on the outside, it's just the mats and layers then, is it?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, just using the mats and layers on there.
Very clever.
Which looks very clever. Another one here, which is that sort of Z fold, but doing it with a butterfly, so looks really cool.
Yeah.
These are the ones you were talking about where you've got that double amount, so let's just, they've all got a bit, there we go. That way, there we go.
Ready?
So you've got the
swing,
I mean, it's so cool, isn't it? And this one is brilliant. So anyone that loves their sport, and then on the back, it's got the sentiments. Look at that. Stay young at heart and a very big thank you. Happy Father's Day. I absolutely love that. So good, isn't it? Very cool. And you know your imagination is going to take you to all sorts of ways with this. I just think these are beautiful and very easy. So we're going to start with a beginning one, show you just how simple they are to do. And it literally is a case of taking a piece of card. It tells you, let me get the back of the packet. It will give you all your instructions on the back. So you cut your card 5.5 by 6. and it tells you to place your die 2 inches in. Now what I've done, I've got you the finished one there, we don't want that one, let's do the one that we're going to actually demo. This one here, now what I've done is I've took some pretty papers and I've placed them on my cardstock. So this is a great way of doing your mats and layers. So I'm going to show you how to do them really simple. So I've put a little bit of tape, you can see just on there, and all I'm going to do is lay that where my design is. So it's roughly about 2 inches in, give or take, it really doesn't matter. And we're just going to lay that down like so, and then make sure that I'm going to pat those in just there, and then we're going to send that through.
Sorry, if you've just said this, I was reading a comment, so it doesn't really matter what size the card is then, does it?
Nope, not at all.
It just mean that the swing bit will obviously be in a different point of the card.
Yep, absolutely, yes. It doesn't, I mean, you can do it perfect, but it doesn't have to be, so it's not bad at all. So all we're going to do, again, pop that through into your Gemini. It is a thin metal die, so whatever die cutting machine you've got, they will go through. But I think the simplicity of these, but the wow factor is so incredible, and you can then decorate with whatever you've got. And like with most dies, it means that you can use all your different papers that you've got in your stash, and also any collections to embellish. So I thought, because we're keeping to that love theme, that's why I would use that love heart one. So that's also die cut my layer to go round there, can you see? So I've got the perfect matten layer. The reason I didn't want to, now with this one, let me just take that away and that one away. The reason I didn't stick these down, oh, there we go. All I want to do is cut that away. So I wanted to get a different point. So if you stick them down, you then can't take that away. So let me take my guillotine. And we're just going to trim down that edge there, just to trim that away, and then take that piece, and then that will give me my perfect matten layer. And then I also want to just ink the edges. I always like to try and ink the edges because it'll just bring your eye into the centre. Yeah. And we're just going to use our fuchsia to go round that edge.
Which one of the ink pads are you using?
So I'm just using the water reactive, which is this one. They're great for blending and just adding that detail. They dry quite quickly, but you can, I mean, you can use your quick drying. You can also use your pigment. You can either let them dry, or you can heat emboss and get that nice shiny edge. We have,
if you shop the show or shop the day, we have got some opaque pigment ink pads on the show as well. 10 of those you can find on the shop the day, shop the show page.
Nice. So we're just going to run that down all the way, like so, all round those edges. And it is just a case of, and don't be frightened to put your ink on pattern cardstock. It really does look very pretty. So we've got those 2 pieces. And then what we're going to do is bring some in, so I'll bring some of that cardstock in again, and then we can start to use our mats and layers. So I've got my outside cutting edge, so I'm going to do that one in the pink. And then we're going to do our mats and layers in this one. I did have, I feel like I've lost a die. Which die is that one? Oh, no, I haven't. No? No, I'm being an idiot. I'm just being an idiot.
No, so, you're not.
I am, I am.
Never known you to be one of those.
So if you take this die and if you cut it out, cut that die out again, and then what you can do is create your mats and layers for the inside of your card then. But you just follow it round. So what I did, I was forgetting, so pop this down like this, die cut that, sorry, the other way. What you want to do, I'm not making myself very clear here, so I'm going to actually do it so you can see. What you want to do with your die cutting, I only want to die cut both sides. So I'm going to pop this edge on like so, but I only want to cut that half of the die. So what you do is place it right on the edge here, and then take that down. It's quite easy to do, and it won't affect your dies or anything else. So what you want to do is just to take that down like so, and just cut that one edge out. So when you go through, can you see, when I put that on there, it will just cut that edge. And then you fold it over and create the opposite side of your die.
I see.
So it's just a way to cut it out. But you might also have some dies to pop that onto, because what I wanted to create that full heart all the way around. So you can see where I've just trimmed it at the side there. just to follow it through onto there. But what these, you've got your score lines in, but what I would recommend, Ben, is just taking your scoreboard and just putting those score lines into place as well.
Yeah.
So all you would do is just take that to your line, so I can see this is where my first line is, looking at the bottom, that's where my second line is, and all I'm going to do is just reinforce those lines.
Yeah.
And then again, do that on the opposite side, following that line down. And then that way you get that precise panelling. And then what you want to do, you're going to fold this, so you're going to fold this down like so, and then you're going to fold your other one up like that. So it's folding one way, one the other way. So let's turn that one round. So nice and simple. Pop those in, and then that gives you your element where that swings. So really nice and simple. And then you've got your insides that are going to fit perfectly onto here and onto this side. So we're going to stick those in place. And then all I've done is I've die cut. So I've already done these pieces. I've die cut some of those hearts to decorate. So let's do all those into place.
Do you know off the top of your head, Linda said when you were showing through the sample cards, there was one with always and forever on. Do you know where that's from off the top of your head?
If I see it, I might. Let me just have a quick look. Always and forever. It rings a bell, so I'm just going to have a look and see if I can find... Oh, I can't see it.
Ah. Was it on the
strange.
box?
See if it was on the back.
That was the other one, wasn't it?
Happy Father's Day. No. Was it on the back of those?
No. Oh, no.
No.
Oh, dear.
No. Oh, that one.
Oh.
It was one of Sarah's signature collections. It's like one of her, it might be one of her wedding collections, I want to say, something like that.
It sounds like that kind of thing,
It's quite an older die, yes, the Always and Forever.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure it's that. I can't remember what the name of the wedding ones were called.
Someone will know, I'm sure.
Will know.
Let us know if you think you know the answer to that conundrum. And Ken was just asking what type of paper that you're using.
This one is out of Sarah's garden party.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Excellent stuff.
Actually, it's one I go to a lot, but it's not one I ever say is one of my faves, but I do use the garden party quite a lot. It's got some really beautiful papers in there. So we're just going to place that going down there, that one onto that side, and a little bit wonky, but never mind. And then our other opposite side, pop that round. And it's just a case of using either your tape pen or your glue and put that all into place. So that one onto that side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to place these. So I've got two of each. So we've got our hearts and that heart.
My apologies, Kendall. I think your question about the paper was what the base card is. What sort of cardstock you've got?
Oh, it's card. Our multi-purpose cardstock. Yes, 300 GSM.
Marvellous. That's always a good weight to go for, isn't it? In your
it's the one we use all the time. Yeah. And I would say anything construction, any of your card bases, any of your boxes, it's just a brilliant. It's why we've renamed it or multi-purpose.
Yeah.
Because it really does lend itself to so many different things.
Definitely got the A4 in stock currently, haven't we? I'm not sure what the situation is on the A3 multi-purpose.
No, that went out as soon as we got it in, didn't it? It sold out. I knew it would. I was so excited when we got that in. It's amazing. Right, so let's put, I did have another heart. Is that one of these? Yes, that's it. So we're going to pop that one onto there, like so. So we've got our two hearts to put on the front and the bottom. Now you could use your hearts to put your sentiment on, but I actually just want to put my sentiment on the card itself. And we've just got these two nice hearts. So they're going to go into, oh, I haven't put my main heart on. There we go. They're just going to go onto the centre. And it's just a case of toning your colours in, having that different, I've just put ink around that as well. So placing that on the inside, like so, and then we can stick that one inside, and then our back one is exactly the same, so we're going to pop this one on. Oh, I just need a bit of ink around there, we haven't done that one.
Janine says, I'm really sorry. She says, sorry, I didn't understand how to get the full heart shape. Could you explain that again?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
so let me just pop that on, and then we can do that. So let's just pop this into place. pop that one on. I should have just done it. You know when you're explaining and think, I'm not explaining that very well, but in my head it was okay. It's something I like to do, and especially if you're creating an aperture as well, it's really nice to be able to sort of do that. So pop that on there, and then all we're going to do, so we've got our heart both sides, we've got these little hearts here, so we're going to stick those ones on. Just going to put some little foam pads on the back. Another one there. So we're keeping it all hearts tonight.
We are ready for tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Whee,
Let us know
Day.
if anyone's doing anything for Valentine's.
Yeah,
Got a
what are
nice
your
meal
plans?
plan. Have you made a card like Ben and our Charlotte?
No, eh? I was thinking though, I'm going to have to go to the supermarket after this show because, no, not to the garage. I'll go to the supermarket because obviously I want to get Laura some flowers probably, so I need to get them for the morning, won't I? So I'll have to go. Nah, there will be some left, surely.
They normally have loads.
There will be, and they'll probably be cheaper.
I don't think you'll find they'll be cheaper.
Huh? Oh yeah, tomorrow night they'll be cheaper. Won't they?
There we go. So, and there's your card. So when you swing that, you've got that
Yes.
beautiful design on both sides. Right, yes, let's just
Oh, the
do
heart.
that heart. Yes. Did I steal? There it is.
If you're a Johnny then,
Johnny, you
Debbie.
can have this card.
He's
You
just
can have
said if
this
it doesn't
card.
win, can
Oh,
he
if
have
it
that
doesn't,
one?
you can have it because I have two. I have two.
He wants an envelope as well, mate.
No, I haven't got time for envelopes. Not got time for envelopes. Can I write it out?
Johnny says he had a question asking how do you make
That's
envelopes for
very
swing
funny.
cards? Brilliant.
That's hilarious. Love that. Right, so let's pop that into place. Then when you put that onto the edge, all that's going to do, run it through your machine.
So this is the shape again, right? Making
Yes, so the shape of the heart. Yes, absolutely. So we're just going to run that one through. It's easy if you've got your Gemini Junior plates, because then I could have done it on my Gemini Junior plates. What that's going to do is only cut half of the heart. This is just if you haven't got another heart. But I thought it was really nice to be able to mat and layer it. So can you see we've then cut half of that heart out. So let's take that one off like so. That's given me half my heart. I've done a bit rough with my tape. Turn it over and then do it the opposite way.
Oh, I see.
And it's just a mirror image. So you pop that, so where those lines are, we're going to pop that onto there like so and do exactly the same but the opposite way round.
Gotcha.
So pop that on there.
Perfect.
Pop that on there, and then when you put that into place here, just tape that to your edge of your machine, pop that into place. I should have just done it first time, so I do apologise. I just confused you with what I was doing, and then you put it through. The other way to do it is to just stencil through your die and to sort of have, you could fold them over and then just trace round and cut them out as well. But to get that mirror image of the die, you just cut it on the edge. It's a great way of doing any sort of die cutting. Do you know, like sometimes you see a piece of card and they've got the shape just coming off the edge of the card.
Yeah.
It's a good way to do that as well. And then you've got your full heart shape, just like so. There you go. And that will fit exactly into your die cut on your card. So that will be exactly the same shape as what you need.
Thank
there you
you,
go.
Debbie.
No problem.
Sounded like Paul Daniels then. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Lovely card, says Linda. Very pretty, says Kathleen White. Pretty card, Debbie, says Mary Pat. And lovely card, Debbie. Says Carletta. Christine Mahoney says that Always and Forever is from the Garden of Love collection.
Garden of Love.
And Auga. News on the A3. The A3 white multi-purpose card set is in stock.
Is it?
It's in stock.
Oh my goodness, Johnny, get that on the show.
Anne E. Cagle was the first person just to message that, and we double checked
on the
it.
show? We need to get them on.
And I have had a look. It is there. It is in stock.
Wow.
Jump on that bad boy like it's going out of style, because that will disappear again before you know it. The A3. I mean, and also that perfect, isn't it, as well for the template library too.
Yes. Oh my God, it's amazing. I mean, you know what our card stock, our multi-purpose card stock's like. To get it bigger is amazing. It's sold out before. It will sold out again. So yeah, absolutely grab that.
Right, well listen, that is available. Janine just saying thank you, Debbie, for showing her how to make that heart shape. And if you want to get the swing dies, grab them at a half price deal. These are normally $51.96, $59. That's not half price, is it at all? I've got half price written down. I've got half price written down on my notes. It's not. It's a good deal. $33.20 or $38.24. It's a 20% saving. Apologies there. It's still a good deal, isn't it? $33.20 or $38.24 is your platinum price. And these are all of the different designs. So you've got your circle, you have your hexagon, you have the...
Are you making flumpy noises over there, Benjamin?
Flumpy?
Flumpy.
I can't do it. Oh, there you go. That wasn't me.
Yeah, it wasn't you, was it?
And the heart. $33.20 or $38.24. Those darn boards. Ben says, courtesy, if you order quickly from Sorrento Flowers, they will be delivered by tomorrow. They do. Lovely flowers. Do they? Do they? We'll see. I'll probably just go to the garage. And Mary Pat says, thank you, Debbie, for showing us. Now I get it. Listen, we are going to take a quick little break. Whilst we're doing that, don't forget to check out all the deals on the website. Use that code LOVE14, LOVE14, to get another 14% off your basket total, excluding January and February launches. And when we come back, talking about big launches, the biggest launch of the year so far, we have a small amount of stock of the showstopper of that amazing template library. It is coming up after this short break.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
We've got a double bill of great news for our US crafters. You'll now pay less for delivery and your parcels will arrive in double quick time. Our team has joined forces with UPS to speed up the delivery of Crafters Companion orders across the USA. Order online with us and your crafting treats will arrive on your doorstep in just 2 to 3 business days. And shipping will cost just $9.95, so you can treat yourself to even more crafting goodies. So head over to the Crafters Companion website to place your order today. You'll be getting creative with all your treats in no time at all.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special, 100%, it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. and it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
Feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafts Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. Cannot believe we have got less than an hour to go on tonight's show, and we are going to now have a look at something which has been so super duper popular over the course of the day today, the launch. And I say the launch really. This has been the launch that you guys have been waiting for. So many of you have chatted about it since we first showed it on the HSN preview show just a few weeks ago, and I know loads of you have already got your hands on this. However, if you haven't yet bought it, please get it tonight, because we are over 80% of the stock of the showstopper is gone. It's the template library showstopper. It comes with everything you need to basically look like an expert in all sorts of card shapes and 3D construction items in next to no time. You'll get the template library itself. Alongside that, in the showstopper, you are going to receive some of our foam pads, one of the tape pens, and 2 of our ink pads included as well. That's around about £16, $21 worth of value that you're picking up for an extra £5 or $5. So that's the way that everyone's going with this. £75.99 is your platinum price, $83.20 if you're shopping in the US and you're platinum, plus you'll get 50 bonus points on top of this as well. The thing that I was saying about this earlier on, and I'll let Debbie have a look at the actual booklet that you get. So you get a booklet of templates, all right, and then to work alongside those, you're going to get your recipe book, which has all the instructions that you need in both Word and picture form, and then to kind of back that up, to reinforce that, to help you like learn even quicker, you'll also, within your box, get a card. On the back of that card is a link. You go to that link, it opens up the portal, which then will give you free content, video content of Leanne doing each and every one of the things that you've got within this set, all of the different cards, all of the envelopes, all of the construction projects as well. It is unbelievable, and it is all about allowing you to create all of these different cards straight away from scratch using the templates. And the other brilliant thing that we chatted about is that once you've got these templates, you don't really have to worry about a die cutting machine. I mean, all you would need really on top of this, I think, really would be a scoreboard and a guillotine, and then you're away creating cards just like this. Trifold shutter cards, for example. This one here is my favorite within the set, because again, how would you go about creating something like that without the templates that we've got? Absolutely stunning. The templates and then all of the instruction that you need to be able to create this card, which also features that, is included. That's in there. You've also got the ability to be able to make this one, template number 14. I think that we call that one a storybook card. Again, absolutely amazing. There's little bags in here that you can create as well. And once again, so simple to do with everything that you're going to receive within this set. I mean, if they're not written on the back of here, I don't know the names of all of these, but I mean, they're just incredible, aren't they? Like, seriously, boxes in here that you can create. This one that Sarah made a little bit earlier on, which is, I think, what did we called it a tuxedo card, this one, didn't we? But I think that one's called actually an arrow card. Everything in there and more. Let me just show you this one too, by the way. No, it isn't. I know this card, so bog standard card, you think, okay, just normal sort of like bog standard card. Inside, you've got a stepper inside the card. Oh, I'll show you another one. You'll be making this from your templates as well. A little milk carton, that's included. That's number 1. Little box. Look at this box. I was saying earlier, that's obviously the little strawberry box that you can create, but I also said you could make that into a little diamond, couldn't you? Fashion that into a little diamond box. A little proposal ring box. You've got a bonbon box, got a template for that, that included in there. This one's super cute. This is a little concertina box. And again, what I'll do I don't want to break this, which is probably what I'll do. Okay, here we go. So that one opens up, and then inside that, look. How cute. How amazing is that? And I just want to reiterate again, just as I'm going through a few of these, you don't need to be like next level crafter to be able to do them, because you get all of the instruction, you get all of the templates, you get all of the video content to be able to make cards and projects like this as your first card and project. If you've never crafted before, you can create amazing projects like this in next to no time. What I must tell you, there's 30 of these, I could be here all day. What I must tell you is we had hundreds and hundreds of these as far as the stock is concerned. And when we say to you, this should be green because we are limited. No, are we limited? No, we are limited. We are limited. I'm getting ahead of myself. We are now limited stock. And when we talk about this being limited, this is stock, as Sarah is explaining, across everything. This is all the stock that we have left. Take out the stock which HSN had, the stock that we had at Hobby Maker, that's sold out. HSN we think have got a little bit left on the website. This is it. This is all that we have as far as the showstopper is concerned. So if you do want to jump in and grab it, please make sure you do, because I just think, Debbie, whether you are, I said it earlier on, whether you've been crafting for 15 years or 15 days, this is a game changer, isn't it?
Absolutely, and the best thing about it, I know there's a set of dies in here, but you don't need to have a die cutting machine because actually you've got the templates to do everything in there, which is amazing. And I think to have 30 projects in your armoury is amazing in itself, and you will be making every single one of them. There's not one in here that you won't like.
No.
If we look here at our cards, we've called them our recipe cards. It's what Sarah's always called anything that has those extra tuition with it, but we've actually classed them as our recipe cards. It tells you from 1 to 30 how many you've got in there. You literally just go to whichever one you want. So that's the box that Ben was just showing you, that's that Constantina surprise. On the back of each card, it tells you how to make each component, which is incredible. Now, I want to make that strawberry box. So I think that's our number 8. Yep, that's this one. So I know it's number 8. Now, the next thing you're going to do, once you've picked your project, you want your template. So your template here, open it up and you've got all your templates. This is just beautiful. Now, what I love about these is it really does explain everything you need. So if you flick through these, I'm going to go for my strawberry box, but I want to show you a different one. So this one here, if we were going to do our left stepper card, it tells me what sheet of card that I need. It tells me what sheet I need for my mats and layers and the sizes, but what it also does, it tells me what side the card is when it's flattened down. So I know that a 7x5 card is going to fit into a 7x5 envelope.
Nice.
So I love that. So I'm going to take this strawberry box template, take your template, take it to the middle section and then just pull it down. That will take that all out. When you come to putting it back in, it literally just clips back in. So it's a really, really good system. It's going to last you. You look after it, it's going to last you a long time.
Yeah.
I'm taking some black cardstock, so I'm going to make a black box. We're just going to pop this into or onto our template, and then what you can see here is everything is wrote down for you. So if I go round, I'm using my pencil, so you can see pencil line on black cardstock, which is fine. We're going to go round, then it's telling me here is my cut line. So if you need to revert back to where you put those cut lines in, just go back to your template because it tells you. And we're going to go all the way down and all the way round, and you're just going to keep following that one all the way round. Now keep doing that, and then what you've got, if I bring this in, you then take that away. Oh, can you see it? There we go. You can see that in there, just about. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got all your lines in there. So once you've done that, you can then just leave that at the side, and then I know what I've got to cut. So we're just going to use our scissors to cut around those lines.
And like you showed earlier on too, because someone mentioned this in the launch shows, if you don't want to trace it, you can emboss it through as well, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, emboss those lines. It'll probably show up quite well actually with black cardstock, so that's a good way to do it. But it's just really nice that you've got these templates at hand, and I guarantee you'll be using them time and time again.
Yeah.
And I think you will find you'll have some favourites. So because there are some amazing ones in there, but you tend to sort of... I found my favourite one at the moment is the rocker card.
Okay,
I tend to keep going back to that one, and that's this one here. And it literally, so you get the whole template to cut that out, and then it creates that rocker card, and I love that. I think that's just a really nice one, and it works really well with lots of our ranges.
Absolutely, yeah. Just whilst you're cutting, loads of you chatting still about our super speedy US shipping now as well. Patricia says the speedy UPS shipping to the US. I got my order only 4 days after placing it instead of the usual 3 weeks. Since it was Ben's Thames,
Wow.
I got one of Ben's signed pictures with the order.
That's
Nice.
amazing.
Hoi hoi, says Thea.
Sabaloi.
Hoi hoi, pipaloi. Beautiful collection. It is. Terry saying, put primary colour squares on the infinity card and you'll have a Rubik's Cube. Saw it on Pinterest.
Yes,
That's a great idea.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, love that.
Patricia says she's drooling looking at all the template examples. The template set should come with a bib.
That's hilarious.
I love that, Patricia. And Debbie says to Stephanie, nice to see you with the template library. After all, you are in all those promo pics.
Yes.
And the videos.
I'm quite lucky because I do get to do the filming for HSN, so I get to get hold of everything that's on, that's on first on HSN. Well, the TS anyway, because I film with it. So the today's special. So yeah, it's definitely nice, and it's that's when I first. So I had it. I filmed that quite a long while ago, actually.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Because I have to sort of get it quite ahead of time. Yeah, I love doing the filming. It's what I call an easy day because I just rinse and repeat. They just keep saying to me, draw around that again, please, Debbie. Then they come over my shoulder, draw around that again.
Oh, you don't have to talk or anything,
do you?
I don't
have to talk. No. I do. I bet they wish, oh, Debbie, shut up. But,
just shut up and draw around that
again.
again.
Yeah, just draw around that again, Debbie. But yeah, I do love doing the filming. Right now, where we've cut it all out, we've then got our lines. So all you're going to do is go in with your scoreboard and tool, and you're just going to pop those lines in, just going down each one of them.
Hi all to... For Holidays Designs, good afternoon from sunny Florida. Jean's in from California, Sarah from Arkansas, and Terry says, I love that the dies are in an envelope that has the cutouts to fit the disc binding. Love, love, love disc binding. IMO, way better than 3-ring binders.
Ah, yes.
I know what IMO means, Charlotte. I do know what IMO means, in my opinion.
Yeah, I knew that too, Charlotte.
Yeah. No, there was one the other day which I didn't know, an acronym, and Charlotte was like, oh, you're such a granddad. What was it? No, TBH, to be honest. I know that one. I can't remember what it was. TMI. Do you know what TMI means?
TMI?
Yeah. Ah, there you go, see?
Yeah, no, I don't know that one.
Too much information.
Too much information. Well,
Yeah.
I should have known that one. Right, this one here, Ben, all you need to do is take your craft knife and cut out your little letterbox. So just go down, take that out and create this little letterbox. And then on this one here, you can see just here, you've got your score line going across, and then you just want to go round with your craft knife on there. So then you cut out those extra pieces. And then that's ready to go. So once you've scored and burnished all them in, you can see how quickly that box all comes together. So tucking that in. But what I do want to do also is use the mats and layers that we've got in the back here. So, oh, it wasn't this one. No, it wasn't from there. I've done it from the mats and layers in here. So what I did was drew round the triangles again. Down here, you've got the mats and layers, and then out of your cardstock. And then all I've done was cut out 4. So let me bring these ones in. So just cut out 4. I've just edged them with gilding wax, and we're just going to stick these into place.
Also, just say to our Susie, as who was it who got the Ben's 10s? I think it was Patricia. And our Susie placed an order recently. Didn't get a signed picture in her order.
Aww. No. Are you sure, Susie? Did you just want 2 of them?
She just said they must have known it was me, lol. No, I have got some spare ones, actually. About 600 spare. No, I haven't.
That's hilarious. He didn't really need to sign all those extras. It was just for show.
couldn't give them away. If you want an extra one, Susie, I will send you one. No problem at all. I think they're going for about 20 quid now, aren't they?
Yes.
No, I'll sort you out, Susie. Don't you worry about that. One's coming your way.
Oh, I can't not have
If you can get one in your order,
Susie.
we've got to rectify that, haven't we? We've got to rectify that.
Well, I think that will happen. Might just have to wait a little bit, but I think that will eventually happen. So be nice. I'd love to do. I mean, we all sort of have our own cart loads, but not like that where we get to choose them all. It's just like, can you pick like your top pick or something like that? Not your whole, not the whole amount. So you did really well. You picked some crackers there, Ben.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed it actually. Word on the street is that there might be another one soon.
Ooh,
without saying too much.
nice.
I really enjoyed it. It was fun.
We've got I think we've got a show, haven't we, on
Thursday?
Thursday.
It's a cartload crafty clear out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one.
You and I, sleeves rolled up, just like literally flying around the studio.
Absolutely, hard hats on.
Yes. Oh yes, hard hats and fluorescent jackets.
Right, so with this, once you've got your box, so you can see we've got all our box done there, you're going to bring these two flaps in and they're going to connect together. So those ones will cross over into the centre like so, and then this one tucks down, so it goes over, and then this one tucks in. So it creates that little pouch. I mean, how easy is that? It's amazing. And then all I've got here is I've just cut out one from our, I love this sentiment. This is what I say to Owie's my person.
Aww.
You're my person. And we're just going to pop that into place. So I'm going to use this on the top. I'm going to pop that onto here. So we're going to put that little bit there. Let me just take my, in fact, I'm going to put that onto some foam pads so I know that will stay stuck, just like so. Then take those pieces away, like that. Can't believe how quick the show's going.
Flown over, isn't it, tonight?
So we're going to put that right on the end. It's really flown, yes. I
And you're going
I have to be
home
honest,
just
yes,
on
I thought it
time.
was going to go slow because I'm going home. Yeah, I can't wait. Literally cannot wait. And I'm actually just going to use a bit of glue for that one, just so I can put that in the right place. But I've just made a bow using those pretty papers, and I'll build a bow like so. Just tap that on, and then we'll pop that onto the top. And that's going to make our little box there.
Beautiful.
Just like so. Stick that on, hold that in place just for a few seconds. And there we go. If I turn that round, you've got our gorgeous little box. You're my person, and that little beautiful, and actually doing it, and I've done it this way because even though it's classed as a strawberry box, you can use it for so many different things there. I would like just a lovely Ferrero Rocher in there.
Oh, I can't beat a Ferrero Rocher,
I know,
can you?
yeah, how nice is that? But such a nice little gift box, just for those small gifts, maybe a nice bit of jewellery, some nice earrings, maybe some men's cufflinks. It can be anything, can't it, that are going to go in that little box.
Cufflinks is a great shout.
Yes,
a pair of
there you go.
cufflinks.
Yep, absolutely. So, yes, they do. My owl wears cufflinks.
No. Cufflinks on a dress shirt mainly, isn't it?
Yeah.
With your, like, your...
We went to this, the 40s night, and they had all cufflinks on their shirts and that. So, yeah, it was very nice.
Just fantastic. And do you know what I love about that as well? You know, obviously having a bit of a chat away there and, you know, just showing you how easy it is to work with these templates and that you don't have to be an experienced crafter. The whole point about these is that you can create, again, just a few of these cards here, you can create amazing cards, amazing projects like this with ease. And just again, like cards and like designs, and I know you'll be the same as well, cards and designs which you might have never heard of or never seen before, and that for me is the joy of this and why this is like hugely exciting. Just going to see some other ones that Sarah's, did Sarah make that one earlier? Oh no, that's Nicole Brederick. Theatre card here. Look at all of these different cards that you can make here. And by the way, if you missed the show earlier on, the official launch, Sarah made 7 cards during that show. So you can go back and see for yourself.
I think she was cheating.
Think she was cheating?
Well, she didn't do them from start to finish.
Well, she did maybe 4 from start to finish. But yeah, take your point. But look, again, I'm just lining a few more of these up for you here. All of these, oh, that one's an absolute corker as well. Look at this. It's like I've got my own little card shop here with all of these amazing. Oh,
it is amazing though, isn't it?
Look at that. All of this, right, and that's more. All of those are contained within your template library. There's tons of them. Step rocker cards, octagon shutters, interlocking squares, double steppers, left steppers, infinity cards, theatre gatefolds, as I said. And you've also got envelopes in there and also more construction projects. By the way, not really touching this too much, but you do get the dies included as well, dies and the templates, and all of the templates you get included. Again, are all labelled up for you. You know, you've got all of the embellishments within the templates as well, all of your mats and layers. I mean, seriously, what a system this is. And we'll not look through all the templates, but you kind of get the point here. There's loads that you're going to receive. 30 different projects. The booklet to allow you to pop all of these together as well, really, really simply and easily. And then, of course, the link which you'll get within your box to all of the tutorials with Leanne as well. There's a whole portal there which you can do in your own time. And you know, as much as we were sort of having a laugh and everyone was taking the mickey out of me, I appreciate, you know, in the last show, obviously Sarah did 7 projects, but you have me rabbiting on in between and interrupting and whatnot, you know, just doing my job. But the portal will basically be uninterrupted Leanne, and then you can pause her, you can rewind her, you can go back in again. It's just such a brilliant thing. We've got you covered here. Whether you've never crafted before, you've been crafting for 100 years, do not miss out on this. This is something that every crafter needs in their life, and what a deal today. $75.99 or $83.20 is your platinum price. Limited on the showstopper, which also brings you your foam, pads, you've got your tape pen and 2 of our ink pads included in there as well, and 50 bonus points. Let's not forget that. Incredible. We love this. You need to get it tonight, because no word of a lie, this might not be around tomorrow. The showstopper might not be around tomorrow morning. So please, please, please go swiftly on this. We're going to give you a chance to check out right now. And I tell you what, shall we check out to music? I think we shall. It's the song that everybody's, well, not everybody, few people are talking about right now. It's the latest Crafties, you see, with 198 places where you guys craft from. See if your town, village or city is included in this. We'll be back in about 3 minutes 47.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. We might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Lyden, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Weldon, Marsh, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollocksville, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwell, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsmere, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Method, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homosassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintona. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We're crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Fareham, Bromwich, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud City, Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Craft in Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Caloonda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewdley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Somers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Salisbury, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But we were having a bit of a little barn dance / line dance then, because at the start of the first verse I was over here getting bits and pieces ready for what we're doing next. Debbie was pulling out some amazing line dance moves over there. That was brilliant.
I know, it was lovely.
You've done some line dancing in the past then, obviously.
I have a little bit, yeah, but many years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
You know your grapevines and your box steps, don't you?
I know.
Unbelievable. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was good.
Love my town in this song, says Betty. Boom. My hubby even thought this was cute, says Paw Prince ×4. This ditty is amazing, says Patricia. Thank you. And Mary says, Ben, I hope you got a bonus for that clever ditty.
It was huge.
I got a spanner. I got a wrench. That's a good bonus, isn't it? A wrench from Mechanicsburg.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, from Kathy. So thank you. Yes, that was my bonus. That was my bonus. Johnny's just said, can I try and collect something from every town that I mentioned? 198.
Oh, that's a big ask.
A souvenir from each town. That would be awesome.
Fridge magnet. You'll get loads of fridge magnets now.
Oh yeah, that'd be all right. Yeah. Johnny's just asking what I get from Wet Wang. That's up the road in York. No, down the road. Down the road in Yorkshire.
A cold.
A cold. Tea bags. Yorkshire are good for tea bags, aren't they?
Tea, yes.
Yes. Dear. Just to quickly go back to the template lab, should I just asking the dies that you were using come in the set, obviously, don't they?
Yes.
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 So just to let you know, they weren't randoms. They were from the set that you get. Terry says, when I opened my Ben 10 order, I was pretty frantic looking for Ben. Found him in between the A3 multi-purpose card. That I'm always hiding in the A3 multi-purpose card.
Yeah, he's always hiding behind that card stock. Get out there, Ben.
It's so big, I can hide behind it. Thank you to the boxing crew. Saved my precious Ben from bent corners. Well, there you go. I think did you do an unboxing, Terry, didn't you? I'm sure I saw that on Instagram. Thank you for all the lovely comments. You guys are the best. Right, shall we have a look at the embroidery frame dies? Now, these are brilliant for the fact that not only are they going to allow you to do some beautiful embroidery threading through the dies themselves, but you also get the thread that comes with it too. And you just reminded me, sorry, you showed me an amazing card before
We're going to do that next.
Right. Hang fire on this. I'll show you the designs that you're going to get here, and wait till you see some of the finished samples and the demo that Debbie is going to do in just a few moments' time. But in essence, right, these are beautiful, like almost just creator card frames on their own. But then what you've got the ability to do is, I mean, again, like the engineering behind this, it blows my mind. Not only have you got the detail of the flowers here and the butterflies in this case, but then the die cuts of all the holes that you need to pop all of your thread through. And I've said, we're not even kind of saying, well, you have to go and get your own thread here, because you get all of the embroidery thread included as well. I just think these are so clever, honestly. So that one is your beautiful butterflies. This one here is your swirly leaves, swirly leaves. You've got a beautiful one here as well. I know it's obviously Valentine's tomorrow, but you know, perfect for love cards, sending love. You've got that gorgeous floral heart. And then you've also got your wreath of roses included too. On top of all of that, for the price you're seeing on screen, you're going to receive your 12, is it 12 or 8? It's 8, isn't it?
12, I think.
1, 2, 3.
12 8 metres.
12 8 metres, yeah, of your embroidery thread included. My question would be, right, this is a great price, let's not kind of beat around the bush here. If you're a paper crafter, you're obviously used to using your dies. How easy or difficult is it to create with these and use the thread to make these cards? Is it easy?
Oh, yeah, very easy.
Is it?
Yeah, very easy. If you sew, you're going to know how beautiful these cards are, and you're going to absolutely love doing them. And what better way than to do some embroidery and put it onto cards that you're giving to somebody? What I would recommend is maybe doing something like this, but doing it as a magnet on the back onto your cards, so someone can then keep it on their fridge, or they can just have it as a keepsake. But these are beautiful dies. Depending on how you do them, what colours you use, you're going to get a different look every single time. That you get a cheat sheet with these, which I love, so you can do the regular stitching, or if you're someone that knows your different stitches, you're going to be able to do lots of different ways, and they're just going to look different every time. And what I mean by that, actually, let's show you this one. There's one there, but let me show you this one. Now, can you see the two butterflies at the bottom? Totally different, because they've got a different stitch running through them. So there's so many different things that you can do with them, including you can cut them out of your felt. I know, amazing. It's who did this one? It hasn't got a name on it, which is such a shame, but it's beautiful, isn't it? I mean, wouldn't that be nice in wedding colours? It could be a little ring cushion. So yeah, so amazing. So what I would say is use your metal shim to cut them out, so you get those holes cut out of them, and cut it a couple of times in your Gemini, and you'll be able to do that as a proper cross stitch onto felt, which is amazing. Now I want to show you, we're going to be making this card, so I'm going to show you this one. This is the one, I don't normally show you my finished one, but I want you to see that straight away, because it is a beautiful card, isn't it? So we're going to pop that one to the side. I'm going to show you how we start it. Now, the first thing you'll see with any of the dies, you're getting your inside cutting die and your outside cutting die. So what you've actually got, you've got a die that you can make a mat and layer, and then you've got a die that can cut out the entire design. But what you've also got, because they're creator card dies, once you've got your design of your card, mine's going to be like a dome front, as you've seen, we can then place this onto the middle of our section and die cut it through. So let's do that to start with. Now I'm going to use low-tack tape, and we're going to just stick that down. So pop that into place right in the middle, and I'm going to put that on the inside, because the inside is going to cut away. I haven't got to worry about it being sticky on there. And also, because of all those lots of little dots in there, oh, we've got a little heart still in there, we're going to give that a double cut. So all I'm going to do is place that up near the top, and then we can press our paws. It's the great thing with the Gemini. We can run that through. Once I know that die's gone through, I'm then going to press my paws. So about, there we go, there. Press pause and then press the reverse, and that will bring it out. That will give me a double cut. It will also make sure that all those little dots are cut through. Now, if your little dots, not all of them pop out, all you have to do, let me just make sure I put that in the right place. All you have to do is not worry about them, because you can use your thread, your embroidery thread, to thread through and take them all out. So let's just take that one. But because I've done that double cut, look at that, most of them are all done. So, but if you have just got a few, you can either pop them all out or don't worry too much. Once you've done that, then what I would recommend to do is I want to be creative around the actual die. So turn these pieces over. Now the one at home, I had my polar blue, so it was from one of Sarah's signature collections, but we haven't got that in the studio. So I'm just going to use the ocean blue to show you how to do that. But what I'd recommend is popping your die back on, using your ocean blue. Let me just grab a dauber. A dauber. And then just go round, first of all, round your edges. So I'll just show that bit. So around all those edge bits. Just doing that quite quickly, so that will give you a frame. And then what I would do is get your little daubers and just come in the edges, and then what you'll do is you'll have something like this. Now what I've done with this one is I've just used my pencil and I've just gone round those lines, so just put them all in so I know where they are. The reason I've done that, this will all become clear, is I want to use my alcohol pens. So let's get a piece of card that I can use on the base. Just grab any piece of card, that piece will do. Put that on there, just because we're colouring. And let's just, for instance, take these leaves at the bottom. It gives me a guideline of where to colour into straight away. So I'm not going to, and believe me, it makes a big difference. But there's another reason I've done that, so I'll show you in a second. So we're just going to colour. We're not going to do it all, but we're going to take it and show you how you do this. And then we're going to take our darker green.
Lots of chat about the embroidery dies being very relaxing to work with.
Yeah, absolutely. And then come back in and just use that to go out.
And also, Roseanne is saying, I'm now trying to learn embroidery because of these dies.
Oh, I love that idea. Amazing.
Yeah.
So once you've coloured in all your leaves, you'll end up with this.
Yeah.
And then, now I'm not going to show you how to embroider. I'm going to show bringing in an art liner pen. The art liner pen, we're now going to draw those lines in, but make them darker. Just like so. So what we're doing, we're faux bleaching. Faux bleaching, not faux bleaching.
Faux embroidering. Faux embroidering.
We're faux stitching.
Faux stitching.
Yes. So we're just going round. Yeah, it's a really nice way. If you want to do something a little bit quicker, and you don't want to sew, you don't have to sew. Now, would you believe me if I told you that card I showed you was all done like this?
No.
You wouldn't have guessed, would you? You couldn't believe it when I showed you earlier, could you?
That's what, as I said before we started, wait till you see. It's incredible.
So keep going like this, and by having those pencil lines, it really does show you where you can then take your stitch line. It's just an easier way to do it, and you get that really beautiful effect all the way around.
So also incredible for people perhaps who just like the design of the dies, but then maybe felt initially a little bit overwhelmed by having all of the embroidery.
Absolutely.
It shows you how to use them without.
Yes, and what I would say is do some embroidery, because like they've said, it's really relaxing. I love doing them with the embroidery, but I also love doing this way as well, because I felt like you've got such a cool effect. So once you've done that all, look at that. So, I mean, you just wouldn't believe that that's not stitched. I mean, honestly, it's not stitched. It's just done.
I'm coming over.
Arla, come over and
Stitch
check
police.
it. Come.
I don't believe you.
The stitch police is on his way, Johnny. The stitch police. It's smooth as a baby's bottom. Yeah. So our Charlotte's saying, just because he's made a card, don't think you know it all.
I'm not saying that I know it all. I just wanted to check for you, because maybe you can't see.
Cool,
You don't believe.
isn't it?
It's amazing, yeah.
Yeah. And it really does look like it's been stitched, right? We've got the approval of Benjamin. Approval the pro. Ben the Pro is what we're going to call you now, aren't we?
The pro of what, though?
And then all we're going to do with that, we're going to take a piece of card. I'll give you my measurements. It's 3 3¾ by 5 3/4, and this piece of card is 5 1/4 by 5 3/4, and then I've come in at ½ inch on each side, and that way I'm going to wrap around here to create that domed front. I've also got a sentiment, so I've got one just here. Birthdays are for celebrating. Have a great day. And we're just going to stick this and wrap around. So let's bring in this one here, just like so. And I'm only going to do one, because then I want to place my sentiment in place before we stick the whole thing around. So work that one down. So when you place that up there, that's where I want to see where to put my sentiment. So it's going to be roughly in the middle still. So take that away. I'm going to use my all-purpose glue, because that's going to give me my wiggle room. So making sure we've got plenty on there. Pop that into, oh, I've got 2 there. I've done that on the wrong one. Let me just take that one. So just on there. And we're going to pop that on the inside just gently, and then what I'm going to do before I stick that down properly, that's still going to give me a bit of time before I need to stick it thoroughly. And then we're going to come down and then stick that one into place. And then I can manoeuvre, so you can see that's not directly straight, but because we've got that glue involved, I can then just bring that in and pop that right in the centre. Then
Incredible.
Let's push that down. And then all I'm going to do is put that onto my little card blank. And my card blank is 6 3/4 by, well, it's 5 3/4 by 4 inches. And we're going to stick that onto the front there.
Brilliant. Loads of love. I love the colours you've used on this card, says Anne. Beautiful, Debbie, says Sarah Ibbotson. And Annie Cagle says, I can't wait to get started on these and experiment with my tiny seed beads.
Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Cutting out with
nice.
thin metal sheets on card and bead on metal.
Very nice.
Great
Wow.
idea.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I love. You're all so talented yourselves. And have just the most amazing ideas. I was saying to you this morning, Ben, about I love doing the presenting at the moment because I get to see all the team and I get to see what they work on a lot more, and I'm absolutely loving it.
Yeah, it's obviously something I see all of you guys every day, don't I? But I always forget that it's very rare that you guys ever get to work with each other. So
I
it
know.
must be lovely.
Yeah, it's been so nice, and I do absolutely love it. And just seeing how, I mean, I know how talented our team is, but it's such a lovely thing to see more close up and more shows. And I've just got a few little butterflies that I had in my stash that we're just going to pop onto there. Let's pop another one at the top. And there you go. There is our faux embroidered card.
I absolutely love that, and a great demo for you to kind of show you that yes, if you love the ideas of these, but then you're a bit kind of worried about using the embroidery thread initially, you don't have to now, because Debbie's just shown you a nice little hack, and well, not a hack, a different way to be able to use these without the thread, which I think is absolutely terrific. So all of the designs that you're going to be getting here, the 4 different designs that you've got, and remember you've got the outer die with these as well, so whether you want to cut in or out, everything is sorted for you. Beautiful butterflies, and of course, if you love the idea of doing threading, all of the colours of the thread are actually included within this bundle as well. So 12 lots of your of your thread is included in there. You then also got the swirly leaves, the beautiful floral heart. Again, you can see how that beautifully cuts into the cardstock or cut it out as a frame. And then you've got your wreath of roses as well. Alongside those, then you've got all of your embroidery thread too. So normally $56.95, $66.75, $32.91 is the platinum price today, or $38.58. Loads of love coming in for the cards. Beautiful, Debbie. Love the speed idea, says Stephanie. Roseanne, very pretty card, Debbie. I love the alternative faux stitching. It's nice to know in case the embroidery doesn't work out. Exactly. You've got all bases covered there. You've just got some lovely dies to be playing with. I can't believe how realistic that stitching looks. Love your colour choices, Debbie, says Dana. It was real. Checked it myself. If you didn't believe me. Carletta says, lovely card. Jane, very pretty. Brenda, beautiful. Very pretty card, says Lois. And Mary Pat says, beautiful card, Debbie. Right, we'll get a vote going very shortly. In fact, should we do that now? Is that what you said it was? Right, we're going to get the vote for the demo of the show going. It'll be an interesting vote for the demo of the day. But let's recap on everything that Debbie's made in this show and get the vote going. So, Debbie, what have you made?
Yeah, fabulous. So, number 1 was our heritage dies. Number 2 was that beautiful little box, our little strawberry box. Number 3 was our swing card, and number 4 was our embroidery.
Do you want to look at those again, guys?
Yeah, shall we go again? Go again.
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Number 1, number 2, strawberry box. Number 3, swing card. Number 4, our embroidery.
1, 2, 3, or 4. I have a feeling I know which one might be.
See, I think
winner.
2.
Yeah.
I think the little strawberry box.
I think everyone's going to vote for 4.
Oh, yeah, could
just
be.
because of the, it's a nice card, but
It
also
looks
the
different,
idea as well.
yeah. It's so good because it really does look like it's been stitched, and it hasn't.
Definitely hasn't. Stitch police. Checked it. Touched it and checked it. The Monday Mega Deal. Monday Mega Deal.
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 Deal. is the Monday Mega Deal Mega Mystery Bag. This is only around for 24 hours. We don't normally do mystery bags as Monday Mega Deals. It's normally like a product that we smash down in price for 24 hours. So it's insane that we're doing a mystery bag. And I've got to tell you, on a random Monday in the middle of February, we're doing a mystery bag, which would be quite happily the star of a Sarah Cartload. I'm not even joking you. This would be a bag which would grace one of those shows very, very easily indeed, simply for the fact that you get included in here this set of your colour blend pencils. Artist quality, highly pigmented wax pencils, perfect for whatever you are or whatever your illustrations are that you love to do. And of course, the top-notch pencils that you want to get your hands on. These normally are $24.99 or $34. You're picking these up tonight for £30 or $40 or £24 or $32. So when I tell you that's the value of your bag right there, wait till you see what you get for free. You're going to get this wonderful set of stamps from the Masquerade Ball collection. That one is called your Masquerade Sentiments. Love that, because you don't just have the sentiments in there, but you've got some really cute designs which you can use to kind of make your own backgrounds with. You've got one of our fantastic slimline curved sentiment edgeables. These, again, are just brilliant. Within that, you've got the sentiment which cuts in across the swirl, and then the beautiful edge detailing in there too. Of course, brilliant if you love to do your paper piecing there as well, because you can piece back in all of the letters that you cut. You've got one of our smaller die sets as well. So if you're a big fan of using your mini or your midi, for example, these are perfect. That's your elements with your little safety pin, your nappy, your little baby grow and your elephant. But there's more to love about this set, because you're also going to get one of these amazing gatefold sentiment dies, so you can cut the sentiment across your gatefold and it creates this really, really cool effect. That one is called Make a Wish. Also for free in this amazing mystery bag, you're going to get the ornate bridge, which comes from the Dancing Dragonfly collection. Love that. As a tiny little card, it's perfect. And it might have been Debbie that suggested it, but someone suggested recently about having that as a little table setting because it cuts on the hinge as well, which is really, really super cute. You've then got the balloon sentiment dies, the Congrats, you did it. So again, that's stamps and dies. Really, really stunning. Again, adding a bit of sparkle and maybe some of your glossy highlights to the balloons there gives those a super duper realistic effect. Also for free, you're going to get one of our Aperture stamp sets. This is the beautiful balloons in flight. There's 13 stamps included in there. Also for free, can you believe that we are going to give you these opulent edges? These are what, 2x10, the size on these. Great for your albums, great for your memory books, great for your journals, scrapbooking, those kind of things too. That's free. Also for free, you've got the Garden Gnomes. It's the Garden Gnome Boy, who you get in stamp form and die form, and you even get the stencil included in there as well, so you can change his costume up. But these are super cute. If you've got kids or grandkids who love crafting, they will absolutely go bonkers for that. And also included, you have got one of our amazing 3D embossing folders. Slimline this one. Well, it's 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. It's got that beautiful 3D effect on the florals that you get here. It's actually called your Elegant Flourish. So basically, let's assume that the majority of you are platinum, which we know you are. That's the value, more than the value of your bag. And everything else I've just shown you there, you're getting for free. And actually, you know, there's some lovely, lovely items in there that you can keep for yourself, give away to your friends if you've already got them, but don't miss out. That deal is only live for 24 hours, and then it will disappear as if it never happened. It's the best Monday mega deal I think that we've done, and I also think, as I've said, it would be easily a good enough bag to stick in a Sarah cartload. Right, demo of the show. Patricia says, sheesh, that bag is like a clown car bag, isn't it? Like a clown car. I love that analogy. Demo of the show. One.
Number one.
Yeah.
Vintage dies. There we go. I will bring that over to you.
Thank you. Let's get the vote going then whilst that's coming over for the demo of the day. This is going to be interesting. So thank you. Numero uno is this card that Debbie made this morning. That is the, what's it called? That's called the Double Diamond Fanfold card. No, I didn't, just check. Double diamond fanfold card using the amazing Delicate Daisies. We've got that coming up, haven't we, that craft along?
On
Daisies.
Thursday, yes.
Thursday.
Yes.
So that's one. Oh, am I allowed to say that? The complete collection might just be coming back in stock. Not on the website yet. You'll have to wait for that.
I'm well happy it's back in stock. Or coming back in stock.
2 is Sarah's amazing card. This one, I've got to try and remember the name of it. It is called I'll find it, don't worry. It is called oh. What's it called?
Which one is it?
It's called your corner fold easel card. Corner fold easel card. That's 2. Or number 3 is the one that you've just voted for. So 1, 2, or 3 with the heritage dies. Get voting. Oh, by the way, just whilst I'm doing my little bit, because I know we're going to have one little final look at the, are we? Yes, the template library. The repeats. I need to tell you about that. Begins tonight. We are basically going to be scheduling some of our shows overnight for you. Well, overnight here in the UK, but basically how it's going to work out, you're going to get shows. It's one show at 7 p.m. Eastern time, one show at 7 p.m. Pacific time. So it all begins tonight, so you can catch extra editions of Crafters TV. No need to get up early. No need to set the alarm. I mean, we appreciate that you do, of course, but if you want to kind of catch up and see full shows that you might have missed, we're going to be re-airing the middle show of each and every day, one at 7 o'clock Eastern, one at 7 o'clock Pacific. And whilst obviously we won't be there live and our social team won't be there live on the shows, you'll be able to join in with each other, chat and comment away, maybe share some of your chat from the show and ideas and all that kind of thing. So those are going to be happening from this evening, 7 o'clock Eastern, and then again at 7 o'clock Pacific. So do look forward to that. And of course, tonight's show will be the launch of the template library, which is what we brought to you a little bit earlier on. It is now limited stock. The Showstopper is limited. The Showstopper deal brings you all of these other extra goodies. It's basically £16 or $21 worth of content that you're getting for an extra £5 or $5. But what an amazing launch this is. I've got to tell you, I think it's one of the best things. I'm not over-egging the pudding here. I think it's one of the best products we've ever brought out, Debbie. Don't you?
Yes, I think it's on par with something that I think is one of our best products, and that was the Say It With style.
Oh, yes.
With the dies and that. I think this is really on par with that. And actually, that Say It With style and cutting out all those sentiments, just think how that's going to work with this collection.
Yeah.
I mean, so amazing.
Yeah, and again, don't forget with this, you are going to receive the book of templates. So it's 30 templates. And we'll look at these with Debbie in a second. You can literally take the templates out of the booklet, tear them out, use them, and then pop them back in again. And alongside that, you will get your little recipe booklet. So that's got all of the pictures and wordage that you need to be able to use those confidently. And if you still need a bit of extra help, in the box that you will get the link to the portal, which is Leanne showing you all of the demos for all of the templates, which is incredible, Debbie, isn't it, really? So you get all of the amazing product and all of the learnings that you could need as well.
I just think we are so good at giving that education afterwards. Yeah. You know, we hold your hand every step of the way. There's always someone at hand to help you with any questions and any answers on Crafters TV. But when you are in your own home and your own quiet space, what better way than to have those instructions from Leanne? She has the most amazing way to teach somebody. She's got that soft voice and she's lovely to listen to. So I think, and the other thing is you don't have to be intimidated by this because it's so simple. So that's right what Ben was saying, you get those beautiful recipe cards and you get that template as well. So just having a quick look at the template, as soon as you open it up, it's all kept really neat inside. You've got all those different templates. I love how everything's wrote on here for you. It tells you here exactly what you need to create this project. So if you're doing your pop-up book card, you know you need one base card of 8.5 by 11. It tells you that your mats, layers and embellishments will take one sheet of card for 8.5 and 11. And then it says that your book pages, you'll need one sheet by 8.5 by 11. But it tells you here your outer lines, it tells you your cut lines, it tells you your score lines, it tells you where your book pages are going to be on here, it tells you where your embellishments are. Yeah. Every single one offers that. If you're doing a card, let me find a card, this one here, actually tells you, it flattens to 7 times 5-inch cards. So you know that this card is 7 by 5. You'll need a 7 by 5 envelope. You've got bigger templates in the back there. They do just take out, like we showed you earlier. You literally just pull them from the centre and they all pop out and they all click back in. Couldn't be a better system. And then you've got your recipe cards which follow the same number. If you want, let's go on to here, you want number 27. You go in here and you go through to number 27, which is written on there, and you just find those to go with each individual one. They are spectacular. And here are just some of the projects that that our design team have made with them. So simple to do, but everyday cards that have a difference to them, like this. I mean, I just absolutely love this one, and the fold of that is nice and easy, but would you have a clue how to measure that, where to score it, how to do it? This one here as well, like we made earlier.
Double diamond fan fold.
And it looks really difficult, doesn't it? Look at you getting with all your fan card fold.
Technology. Learn them all.
But even envelopes, yeah, you've got your you've just got so much in here, but the samples are just beautiful. Look at this one, where you've got your little stepper one. You love this one as well. It's so good, isn't it? Yes, that enclosed stepper. That would be really good. You could make a little pocket there and put a little gift card in there, which would be amazing. This rocker card, I think, is one of my favourites. I just love it. It's one I've been making all the time, and it literally, stepper rocker. It's
it reminds me of a little bit that. I don't know why I just thought, oh yes, Johnny, Noah's Ark.
What, Noah's Ark, yeah. Yes, absolutely.
2 by 2. Hurrah, hurrah.
What's this one, Ben?
That's your that one is your, listen to me a second. It is called, I can't remember it's the bonbon gift box.
Oh, well done, yes, well done. But a great one to do. And then that little one that we done, which was just that little strawberry one, which is beautiful. So many projects. Honestly, I can't tell you enough how important it is to have something like this in your stash that you could be crafting for years and years to come.
Absolutely brilliant. And Patricia just saying, Crafty TV, a big thank you for re-airing that middle show so that us US viewers can at least chat with each other, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, how brilliant is that? I mean, you don't get us, but you do get to chat together. I think that's amazing.
Absolutely right. What a brilliant show. That mystery bag is a mega deal, says Terry. Make sure you get it. This, by the way, the template library is supposed to be back tomorrow. I'll let you into a little secret. We had thousands and thousands and thousands of these, didn't we, across the company. We've got just over 100 of these left now, and that's it. There's 100 of them left. It's supposed to be on tomorrow. Will it be? Well, if it keeps going at this rate, probably not. Now, a bit of business to take care of here. As you'll know, before we did the demo of the show, there was a big competition going on for the Valentine's card on my socials between me and Charlotte.
Oh, yes.
I'm happy to report that the winner on Facebook was card number 1, which was me.
Ah, well done.
Thank you. And the winner on Instagram, by a vote of 57% to 43%, was card number 2, which is Charlotte. So everyone's happy.
So you both won. I love that. That's amazing.
Yes. Although a lot more people voted on Facebook, so I'll take the win. And the winner...
We need a rerun soon then. We need a rerun soon.
And the winner of the demo of the day goes to... Number 4, there it is. My card is actually the winner.
I'll do a comment from yesterday. What?
What? Your card? No, mine isn't the winner. The winner is 2.
2, yes, a worthy winner, absolutely.
What a brilliant day it's been. Some magnificent demos. Thank you so much, Debbie. Go home and relax for a day.
I'll have 2 days off, which would be nice. So, yeah, it'd be lovely. I've really enjoyed my week, and I'll be back on Thursday with yourself, Ben.
Yeah, looking forward to that. An amazing craft along with Debbie coming up then, and also that big cartload crafty clear out. It's going to be immense. Tomorrow, I'll be here with Jan for Wake Up Call. We've got a masterclass coming up as well. And then the later shows, we've got a launch party, which will be Jan and Lily. And then for our US viewers, details, I'll give you more details tomorrow, but there's an 8% special on Facebook with us tomorrow, so I'll be doing that with Sarah tomorrow as well. What a great day. Thank you to all the team. Thank you to Susie. Thank you to team Johnny and Charlotte. Thank you to Jake as well. Make sure you continue to check out your baskets. Get that Monday mega deal, and that template library is a matter of urgency, and I'll see you back here with Jan tomorrow from 6 a.m. Eastern, 3 a.m. Pacific. Until then, bye for now.